What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about today is the top 3 golden tickets. Now, these are all based on my opinion. Some of you guys may agree, but we're going to go ahead and go through it right now. Number 1 is going to be obviously golden ticket Kaepernick. The love and the support that you guys have shown him over the last couple days when I released the video is unbelievable. It just lets me understand that it's different types of communities that understand exactly what's going on with him, and we just want fairness. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if he had a bad season, you know, with the 49ers when he last played and all that stuff like that, a lot of you still believe that he deserves the opportunity to at least go out there and compete, and he's not able to get those things. So pretty much what we're going to do right now is I'm going to break it down for you, right? The number 1, like I just said, is going to be golden ticket Colin Kaepernick. Number 2 is going to be middle linebacker Gronkowski. Now, I'm not sure if they released the version of Gronk this year as a middle linebacker, but let me tell you something. Last year, that dude was my user linebacker in Madden 17, and he was unbelievable. So what I'm saying to you guys is this. If you could reach out to anybody that has any idea what they're doing. Okay, so they did release an out-of-position Gronkowski this year also. Okay, so look, pretty much right here, let's take a look at this. Okay, the one that I had last year, he had hot hands, he had all those stats, and I think he was like a 90-something speed. So he's 6'6", running around like a maniac, and he was always able to intercept the ball. This guy is going to be something special as a golden ticket. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so it all depends on what people understand about the game, because a lot of people don't view the game the same way. It's certain things that you need in Madden as of like, when did the height become like a major thing? Probably like, what was the ball hawk introduced, like 13? See, 13 with the ball hawk, it didn't matter how short you were. If you held the triangle button or the Y button, your guy would automatically jump through the stadium and intercept the ball. But I believe like 15 was the year where height was just, it was really, really necessary for you to have somebody like really, really big. And that's when Anthony Barr kind of took off in Ultimate Team. And, you know, going past that, when you went into 16, height didn't matter. Everybody was doing the OBJ catch, so it was ridiculous. But this is one, he's number 2 only because I support Kaepernick also, like getting an opportunity to get back on the field. And I think putting his name out there will get people to kind of understand, like, yo, this dude, you know, again, the dude, he went to, he went to 1 Super Bowl, and he was 1 game away from going to another Super Bowl, and he's not even getting a chance to go out there and throw a football right now. That's like, that's very, very ridiculous in my opinion. So I think his name is going to probably be the number 1 thing. And the person that confirmed that he's going to do it, he has to come through. He has to make sure that that happens. All the pressure's on him to make sure that happens. But for everybody else that has them, you got to be thinking Gronkowski. Like, there's no way. Like, usually as the years go on, they kind of mimic each other. So if somebody pulled it, like I had a couple guys ask me, what should they make? You know, I'm going to always recommend certain cards that'll be useful to everybody. Because if you're a user guy, you want somebody, you know, you want a linebacker. You want a big linebacker that can move around and be able to make plays. And something about Gronkowski is like, he's just unbelievable, you know, with the position. And plus he has that toughness chem, right? So he's going to get the +1 speed of whatever they give him at the middle linebacker position. So this is going to be very, very huge. You know, for a lot of people out there. Obviously, he only has an 80 speed right now, which is why I stay with my 6'5" dude. Well, we're at middle line. Oh, I can't even see him. But I have Willie McGinnis, and he's 6'5", and he's much faster. But the 6'6", the guys like that look like Gronk, they're like really, really wild, bro. Like, they make him look gigantic. You know what I'm saying? He looks like Carmichael on the field on defense. So anything that goes around him, it's going to get picked, bro. Or to be a bad time and drop user pick. But either way, you'll be able to try to make a play on the ball. All right, I already showed you guys what I think Kaepernick was going to do in my previous video. If you guys don't know what, you know, how I tried to, you know, decipher that situation, you guys feel free to go check out my golden ticket Kaepernick video where he was confirmed. And I show you basically he's going to be, they're going to increase his speed to like, you know, 93, 94. They're going to give him a lot of 90s all over the place with throw power, maybe high 80s with the mid, short and stuff like that, based on how they allow them to spread out the attributes. But Kaepernick is going to be pretty good. All right. Now, his price is not going to be what people think it's going to be, because there are going to be other quarterbacks that are going to come around, and maybe somebody might do something else that makes, you know, maybe they might make another quarterback that competes with him. But just purely off the name, people are going to get that Kaepernick card. Okay. And then now, number 3. This one is kind of ill because, like, I know you guys probably look at the title like, why would you get Fullback Bo Jackson, right? You guys are probably like, yo, what are you doing right now? Why would you get the fullback? All right, look, let me explain to you why you would make him a fullback. All right, this guy's about to expire in 4 minutes. We could take a look at him real quick. Is there another one so we don't have to worry about it? Hold on, let me, because he's still going for a decent price. But let me go to type, and we're going to go to fullback, just so that while I'm explaining it, like somebody doesn't accidentally buy it or whatever. All right, let's go to the 265, because this guy's not selling for 265. All right, look, right? This guy right here, the reason you make him a fullback, you could put him at tight end. You could put him at wide receiver, okay? No, you can't go to wide receiver. You go to tight end. Tight end, running back, and fullback, right? Now, look, I have LaDainian Tomlinson, right? The, you know, the level master, that idiot. He's terrible, right? This dude right here, let me just explain why you don't make him a halfback. Having him as a fullback and having him be able to go to the tight end position is very, very huge. Because at this point, if you have coins like that to buy ultimate tickets, you should have a Calvin Johnson. You should have a Randy Moss, right? So this guy right here, the fullback position is very, very critical in Madden 18. Simply because there's a lot of formations that you can't really put and mix match certain cards with. But because you have the opportunity, he's going to be a 99 no matter what. So if you start him at fullback, it doesn't matter. Just put, like, most of you guys have level Tomlinson anyway. Or just get a running back that's 99 if you're worried about your overall, and just put Bo Jackson in there. And then not only that, you put him in the tight end formations. You run really, really wild plays. Bunch. You could run the 4 wide receivers with the tight end. You know, the tight end over in one of the slots when you have the 4 wide receivers out, but it's like 3-1. And then it's like spread Y flex. And then you could just streak him down the middle. Because remember, the middle of the field is the glitch. You can't really burn people on the outside. They took that away by making the cornerbacks wiggle around you like idiots, and you can never really run by them unless you beat them off the press and you get an animation to throw them off you. So this guy being able to go to tight end, because they took away the ability for your wide receiver to go to tight end is critical. Plus, with the kind of speed and craziness he's going to have, because if he's like this, they're going to have to give him a 99 speed. I don't see how he wouldn't get a 99 speed. It wouldn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't give this guy a 99 speed, what are you doing out there, bro? Like, what exactly are you guys doing? It doesn't make any sense. So you would have to give him at least a 99 speed. Plus, he's Bo Jackson. You know, he deserves that as an ultimate ticket. Now, if you made him as a running back, that also would be fine. But I much rather the tight end because of the way that you could utilize him. You see what I'm saying? Because you can still go into certain formations where you have the tight end on the outside, motion him out to the outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about like when you have like a single back bunch when they're like all together. You can motion him out to the outside if you're worried about, oh, he could be a wide receiver or whatever. You could just motion him outside and do that if you wanted to do it. But he has so many more uses, which is why his price is still pretty decently high this late in the year, because we're in May. It's 3 months away from Madden 19, and he's still going for a decent price because people can utilize him in different ways. More than likely, they'll keep the battle-ready chem. If the dude is really glitchy, like, look, if you can't give him the 99 speed because of the way that the attributes are spread out, this is what you could do, right? Give him the toughness chem so that people will be forced to get the toughness chem to tier 5 to give him the +1 speed. Give him 98. Put the +1 someplace else. Maybe his juke moves and stuff like that. Because remember, 93 stiff arm, he has decent juke, he has decent everything else. If you go down his list, you can see that he has pretty much a lot of the stuff that like the other running back should have. The elusiveness is 87. Probably get that up to the 90s because that's what makes LaShawn McCoy so glitchy in this game. His spin move is already a 90, so I would up that. But I wouldn't go crazy with it. Like I said, again, depending on what they do, I wouldn't really go crazy with it because it's all about how you spread out the numbers. I'm trying to get a little bit more information on that they changed the guidelines because I saw the years past. Like I said, I've helped dudes out with it. I saw the sheet that they send and how they want you guys to, show where you want the numbers to be. So I don't know if they've changed it up. A lot of things have been getting spun around within the EA Sports organization. You know what I'm saying? So we have to see exactly how they're able to do it. But this is how I would build it. And I would build him as a fullback because this is a very, very critical position on every. If you run the ball, no matter what you do, you run a more pitch, you run, power O, you run stretch. Being able to have him at fullback and running back is very, very good because you can even, like he's going to have decent stats to run block. Plus he's going to be super fast. So if you do run pitches, he'll run out there. Now we know the blocking mechanics are pretty broken, so he probably won't block anybody. But I'm just saying, if he does in those rare times when he decides to block someone, it'll be very, very clutch for you. I promise you guys this, bro. So that's what I would be looking for that as far as Bo Jackson goes. Now, when we go back to what to Kaepernick, just to give you a heads up about it and to see what you guys are going to be dealing with, Kaepernick is going to be a card that people are going to buy just off the name, but this gives the person that has this opportunity a very, very clutch moment. A very, very clutch moment to make a really, really, really good card. Because all this stuff, just imagine 90s. Okay? Everything high 90s, speed. I don't know. If you know what would make him really, really glitchy? If you gave him at least a 95 speed. But like I said, if you can't give him the 95, give him toughness, give him 94, and we get him to 95 like that. If you could go higher, I would go higher with it. Like, whoever's making it, do not make him wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, he better be sick, because the opportunity right now to make this card like one of the best sellers in MUT, everybody is so excited. People are going crazy about Kaepernick. A lot of dudes are coming back to MUT just for the opportunity to get a ultimate ticket Kaepernick. So it's a lot riding on this, bro. And I got to make sure that this guy, whoever's doing it, that he understands. Even if he's like a 94 and you give him like a 95, because I would take him at like a 93 speed with all the other things like maxed out, throw power 99, throw accuracy deep like 95. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would take him with 90s everywhere else and give him decent speed like a 93, because he'll still be an unbelievable card. But if you want to make him like extra glitchy, give him that 94 speed, give him toughness, make him 95. Give him a high excel, give him crazy throw deep, give him crazy throw power, crazy. I would go, because you know what it is with the throw short and the mid, after like 90, like 89, 90, I don't think it matters. Like, they all throw the ball the same with that. But the throw deep accuracy and the throw power really matters. So I would focus on those, get the speed up, and then, you know, stay around the low, you know, the high 80s to like right there at 90 for the short and the mid. And I think everything else, obviously throwing the run has to be higher. Play action, I would go 99 on that. Because if you run play action, you see, I got Dan Marino, and he has a 99 play action, right? And that dude's play action is really wild. Like, everybody actually comes in and then runs backwards because they can't really tell. So that play action, I didn't realize how critical it is. It really is critical. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys. Those are my top 3. Feel free to give me your top 3. And if you're lucky enough, I might do a video on your top 3. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Enjoy your day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.